Star Fox Command, everyone's favorite Star Fox game. Okay, maybe not. In fact, it might be the most divisive game in the entire series. And while it introduced some genuinely interesting ideas, one decision has stood out for years. Its 9 different endings. For a long time, fans debated which one was canon, until eventually even Nintendo stepped in and said, none of them are. But looking at all 9 endings side by side, something strange starts to happen. A pattern begins to form. The same themes, the same character arcs, repeating, shifting, evolving. And if you reframe the context and allow for a few small inconsistencies, those endings stop feeling separate. They start to feel connected, like pieces of something larger, because maybe Star Fox Command doesn't actually have 9 different endings. Maybe it has one ending, told in 9 parts, scattered, reordered, and just obscured enough that no one ever put them together. Until now.
Good luck.
After defeating the Anglar Empire, Star Fox was finally reunited. For the first time in a long time, the galaxy seemed to settle into peace. The team returned together, victorious. And with the war finally over, the future seemed open. But even in peace, some things were never fully resolved. Fox still kept his feelings for Crystal hidden. A quiet tension that lingered beneath the surface of their new beginning. With the Anglar threat gone, Dash Bowman chose to remain on Venom. Inspired by his grandfather's final wish, he dedicated himself to turning the planet into something beautiful. Meanwhile, Fox, Crystal, Falco, and Slippy returned to Aqua's, where they met Slippy's fiancée, Amanda. Soon after, they gathered on Corneria to celebrate the end of the war. Crystal, Kat, Lucy, and Amanda hosted a party for the team. During this time, Peppy and Lucy took a moment to remember Vivian Hare, Peppy's wife and Lucy's mother, who had passed after the Lilat Wars. Even in peace, the weight of the past remained. That night, something finally shifted. Fox and Crystal confronted what they had both been avoiding. And at last, they confessed their feelings. Crystal officially rejoined Star Fox. With a renewed sense of unity, Fox re-established the Star Fox team. Amanda also chose to join, traveling alongside Slippy, and a new era of Star Fox began. Dash was officially granted stewardship over Venom, and he set about building a new society, which he hoped would improve life on the planet. Time passed, and the new Star Fox team became legendary. However, over time, Fox's protective instincts began to create tension between him and Crystal once again. The pressure of leadership led to small disagreements, until eventually, Crystal left the team once more. Fox struggled in her absence. With fewer threats in peacetime, Star Fox missions became rare. Fox soon fell into depression, and the team began to lose its purpose. Falco eventually approached Fox with another path forward, a new opportunity outside of mercenary work. Together, they entered the G0 Grand Prix. Fox began a new career as a racing pilot. The Star Fox team faded over time as Fox became a successful racer. With the team no longer active, Slippy also moved on. He left Star Fox behind and eventually married Amanda, building a quiet life away from the battlefield. Meanwhile, Crystal chose a different path, and she rejoined Starwolf. She quickly proved herself as one of the most skilled pilots in the galaxy. After a series of heroic exploits, Starwolf, once rivals of Star Fox, rose in reputation. But with growing fame came pressure. The media and tabloids began to focus on Crystal heavily. They smeared her reputation and she became a symbol of controversy, blamed for the collapse of Star Fox. Over time, the pressure wore her down and she left Star Wolf behind. Crystal disappeared from public life and forged a new identity as a bounty hunter. She left the past and the Lilat system behind. However, fate brought her back into Fox's path. On a chance meeting, the two ran into each other, but so much had changed, Fox did not even recognize her at first. After their meeting, something stirred within Fox. And thanks to Rob 64's advice, Fox traveled to Soria. There, he found Crystal again, and the two finally reconciled. Shortly after, Fox and Crystal got married. With Fox preoccupied, Falco grew restless. With the team gone and Fox focused on his new life, Falco returned to space to find meaning beyond Star Fox. In this moment of self-reflection, Falco was contacted by Kat Monroe, and together they formed a new team. The two teamed up with Dash Bowman and created Star Falco. They had many adventures, and Fox even took a break from racing to join them on missions from time to time. Years passed. Slippy and Amanda built a family together, raising 7 children. Slippy would often tell them stories of the old Star Fox days. Fox and Crystal lived a peaceful life. Fox had found great success as a racer. The two had a son named Marcus. Marcus inherited the same piloting skills as his parents. After a while, Dash would leave Star Falco and continue his work on Venom. He slowly terraformed the planet. Immigrants began arriving to make a new life. Over time, Venom began to rival Corneria in power and prestige. One day, Dash declared Venom the rightful center of the Lilat system, rejecting Corneria's authority. And with that declaration, conflict returned to the galaxy. With this new threat looming, Marcus took up the legacy of his father. He established a new Star Fox team with Peppy's granddaughter, one of Slippy's sons, and the legendary Falco Lombardi. And in this new era, Star Fox was reborn.